Hello and welcome back. Today I would like to go back to do something not related to shop furniture, and that would be making something pointy and sharp out of this old rasp that I got for free. Alright, let's do this. So let's have a look at the material. There is a slight bend on one end and I would like to use that for the pry bar. So I'm using a ruler and a permanent marker to make rough markings where I'm going to cut. This was a great opportunity for me to test the new cut-off discs that Wolfcraft sent me a while ago. The cuts were pretty straightforward, and as you can see in the background I used a spark bucket to reduce the amount of airborne dust. To reduce stress on the cut-off disc and avoid unnecessary heat buildup, I used a relief cut here. To get rid of most of the rust, I used a simple trick. I submerged both pieces in white vinegar and left them in there for a couple of days. To be honest, I didn't want to wait, so I removed the blade and used a wire wheel to remove a lot of the rust. Next up, I used a grinding wheel to start shaping, and as you can see here, I'm shaping the rough contour and use the same wheel to remove a lot of the hard teeth to save me on grinding belts later on. I intended to use a chisel grind on this blade. This is why I had to remove all teeth from the underside as well as the dimples. So that was quite a lot of material removal, but in the end I got there. I used the small contact wheel to create a choil for the index finger and started with the bevel. After that it was back to the vinegar bath, and both blades stayed in there for approximately 4 or 5 days, I can't quite remember. I took them both out and cleaned them with an old toothbrush, and as you can see this trick works quite nice and most of the rust is gone. Once both were clean, I continued work on the bevel as well as on the pry tool. I used a 40 grit wheel on the bench grinder to remove most of the teeth and create a hollow grind-ish on the underside of the tool. The tip of the tool was then shaped on the belt grinder. So for the looks and the grip, I used the contact wheel to create an irregular pattern on one side of each tool, and I think that looked pretty nice. And this is how you almost lose a finger or two. I made a mistake when I was polishing the blade, and as you can see here it caught on the Scotch Brite and ruined both the belt and the blade. I did try to bend it back into its old shape, but it wasn't any good and there was a nasty crack on the back side. So if you want to see how I turn this fail into a success, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification button, because in the next video I will show you exactly that. Thanks for watching and bye bye.